Hello, today I am going to discuss on carbohydrates. Carbohydrate, it is a primary metabolite. Metabolite means what? It is an intermediate end product of metabolism. The term metabolite is usually restricted to small molecules. Metabolites have various functions, structures, and stimulatory and inhibitory effect on enzymes, catalytic activity of their own, defense, and interaction with other organisms. There is a two types of the metabolite, primary metabolite and secondary metabolites. The primary metabolites such as polysaccharide, proteins, fats, nucleic acid, while the secondary metabolites such as glycosides, tannins, resins, lipids. The primary metabolites means which is not directly take part involved in a normal growth, development and reproduction, but it usually has an important ecological function such as a secondary metabolite. The secondary metabolite which have the important ecological function but which is not directly involved in a development, normal growth and reproduction. The secondary metabolite, it is a example includes antibiotics and pigments such as resins and terpenes. Some antibiotics are primary metabolites as a precursor, such as actinomycin, which is created from primary metabolite. Tryptophan. Some sugars are metabolites, such as fructose, glucose, which are present in a metabolic pathway. Carbohydrates. Carbohydrates defined as a group of compounds composed of carbon, hydrogen, and oxygen in which the latter two elements are in the same proportion as in water and were expressed by formula H2O, that is hydrates of carbon. The carbohydrates are defined as polyhydroxyaldehyde or polyhydroxyketones or compounds that on hydrolysis produce either of the above. Next, classification of the carbohydrates. The carbohydrates are grouped into the two major class, that is a simple sugars and saccharide, and other it is a polysaccharide. The simple sugar, which is a low molecular weight carbohydrate, are crystalline, soluble in water, sweet in taste, for example glucose, fructose and sucrose. The high molecular weight carbohydrates are the amorphic, tasteless, and which is a relatively less soluble in water, such as starch, cellulose. Next, the monosaccharide. Depending on their chemical structures, the saccharides are divided into the monosaccharide, disaccharide, and trisaccharide or oligosaccharide. First, monosaccharide. Monosaccharide are sugars which cannot be further hydrolyzed to sugars, and the example it is a glucose, fructose and galactose. Next, disaccharide. The disaccharide means the carbohydrate which upon hydrolysis yield two molecule of monosaccharide are called as a disaccharide. The example sucrose, lactose and maltose. Trisaccharide means, as the name indicates, this liberates three molecule of the monosaccharide on hydrolysis. Example raffinose and it is a gentianose. Next, polysaccharide. On the polysaccharide means on hydrolysis they give indefinite number of monosaccharide. By condensation with the eliminations of water, the polysaccharide are produced from monosaccharide. The examples such as starch, glycogen and cellulose. Next, we will see the carbohydrates example. Acacia. Acacia, it is a gum. The synonym of the acacia, it is a Indian gum, gum acacia and gum arabic. The biological source of acacia, according to the USP, acacia is the dried gummy exudation from the stem and branches of Acacia senegal family Leguminosae. or other African species of Acacia. It is also found in the stems and branches of Acacia arabica. Geographical source. The plant it is mostly found in India, Arabica, Sudan, Sri Lanka, Morocco and Senegal. Sudan is the major producer of this gum. Next, cultivation and collection. Acacia is recovered from wild as well as duly cultivated plants in the following manners, such as from wild plants. The gum after collection is free from small bits of bark and other foreign organic matters. After that, dried in sun directly, that helps in the bleaching of the natural gum to a certain extent. From cultivated plants, usually transfer incision are inflicted on the bark, which is subsequently peeled both above and below the incision to distance 2 to 3 feet in length and 2 to 3 inches in breadth. Upon oxidation, the gum gets solidified in the form of the small translucent beads. Sometimes it is referred as known as tears. The tears of the gum it is a normally become apparent in a 2 to 3 weeks, which is subsequently handpicked, bleached in the sun, garbled and graded and packed. Description of the acacia. Color it is a tears are usually white, pale yellow and sometimes greenish, brown to red in color. The flower has an off-white, pale yellow or light brown in appearance. Odor it is a odorless. Then taste it is a bland and mucilaginous. Shape and size. Tears are, tears are mostly spheroidal or ovoid in shape and having the diameter about 2.5 to 3 centimeter. Appearance. The tears are invariably opaque either due to the presence of cracks or features produced on the outer surface during the process or ripening. The fracture is usually very brittle in nature and our exposed surface bears to be glossy. Next, the chemical constituent of the acacia. Acacia it is composed of the four chemical constituents such as arabinose, galactose, rhamnose and glucuronic acid. Chemical test of acacia. First test, lead acetate test. An aqueous solution of acacia, when treated with lead acetate solution, it yields a heavy metal precipitate. Second test, borax test, in which an aqueous solution of acacia affords a steep translucent mass on treatment with borax. Next, uses of acacia. It is a mucilage of acacia is employed as a demulcent. It is used in a pharmaceutical aid for emulsification and to serve. It is also used as a thickening agent. Then it is used as a binding agent for the tablets, for example, cup and lozenges. It is employed as a colloidal stabilizer. It is used for making of candy and other food products. It is used in the manufacture of spray. Next, we will see the honey. Synonym of the honey, it is a madhu, mud, male, honey. Biological source. Honey is a viscid and sweet secretion stored in the honeycomb by various species of the bees such as Apis dorsata, Apis florea, Apis indica, Apis mellifica and other natural order. Family Apidae. Order it is the Hymenoptera. Then geographical source. Honey is available in the mostly Africa, India, Jamaica, Australia, California, Chile, Great Britain and New Zealand. Preparation. The nectar of the flower is a watery solution contains of sucrose, that is approximately 20% sucrose and 75% water. and it also contains the pollens. The invertase and enzymes which is present in the saliva of the bees that convert the nectar into the invert sugar which is partly consumed by the bee for its survival, and the balance is carefully stored into the honeycomb. With the passage of time, the water gets evaporated, thereby producing honey. That is approximately 80% inverse sugar. It contains the 80% inverse sugar and 20% water. As soon as the cells is filled up completely, the bees seal it with wax to preserve it for off-season utility. The honey is collected by removing the wax seal by the help of sterilized sharp knife. The pure honey is obtained by centrifugation and filtering through moistened cheese cloth. Invariably, the professional honey collectors smoke away the bees at night, drain out honey, and warm the separated combs to recover the beeswax. Next, description of the honey. Color, it is a pale yellow to reddish brown viscid fluid. Odor, it is a pleasant and characteristic. Taste, it is a sweet and slightly acrid taste. Specific gravity, it is a 1.35 to 1.36. Specific rotation, that is in between to the 30 to minus 150. Total ash, it is between 0.1 to 0.8%. However, the taste and odor of honey is solely depends upon the availability of surrounding flowers from which nectar is collected. On prolonged storage, it usually turns opaque and granular due to crystallization of dextrose and is termed as granular honey. Next, chemical constituent of honey. The honey contains the moisture 14 to 24%, dextrose 23 to 36%, fructose 30 to 47%, sucrose 0.4 to 6%, dextrine and gums it is a 0 to 7%, and the ash it is 0.1 to 0.8%. Other than this, it is contains a small amount of essential oil, beeswax, pollen grains, formic acid, acetic acid, succinic acid, maltose, dextrine, coloring pigment, vitamins, and admixture of enzymes. Example such as a dietase, invertase, and inulase. The sugar, interestingly, the sugar content in honey varies widely from one country to another, and it is exclusively governed by the source of the nectar. And also the enzymatic activity is solely controlling the conversion of nectar into honey. Substituent and adulterant of honey. Due to the relatively high price of pure honey, it is invariably adulterated either with artificial invert sugar or simply with cane sugar syrup. These adulterants or cheaper substituents not only alter the optical property of honey but also its natural aroma and fragrance. Next, we will see the uses of honey. The honey it is used as a sweetening agent. Then it is also it is used in the confectionaries. It is also used as a demulcent. It helps to relieve the dryness and therefore it is recommended for cough, cold, sore throat and constipation. Because of its natural content of easily assembled simple sugar, it is globally employed as a good source of nutrients for infants, elderly persons, and and convalescing patients. Next drug, tragacanth. The tragacanth means the synonym it is a gum tragacanth. The biological source of the tragacanth. It is a dried gum exudation obtained from the Astragalus gummifer and the family Leguminaceae. Geographical source. It is a mostly found in Iran, Iraq, Armenia, Syria, Greece, and Turkey. It is mostly located in India, Punjab. Then the Persian tragacan, it is exported from Iran and North Syria, whereas Simrana tragacan from the Simrana port of Asiatic Turkey. Next we will see the collection. The thorny shrubs of tragacanth normally grow at an altitude of 1000 to 3000 meter. As an usual practice, transverse incisions are inflicted just at the base of the stem, whereby the gum is given out both in the pit and medullary reeds. Thus, the absorption of the water helps the gum to swell up and subsequently exude through the incision. The gummy exudates are duly collected and dried rapidly to yield the best quality white product. It usually takes about a week to collect the gum exudates right from the day of the incision, and this process continues thereafter periodically. Description of the tragacanth. The color, it is a white to pale yellowish color. Odor, it is a odorless. Taste, it is a tasteless. And the shape of the tragacanth, it is a curved or twisted ribbon-like shape. Next, size. Flakes are usually it is a 25 into 12 into 12 millimeter. Appearance, it is a translucent. Chemical constituent of tragacanth. The tragacanth contains the mainly two portions. First, it is a water soluble. It is known as a tragacanthine. And the second portion, it is a water insoluble. It is known as a basorine. Both are soluble in alcohol. The said two components may be separated by carrying out the simple filtration of very dilute mucilage of tragacanth and are found to be present in concentration ranging from 60 to 70% basorine and 30 to 40% tragacanthine. Basorine actually gets swell up in water to form a gel, whereas tragacanthine forms an instant colloidal solution. It has been established that no methoxyl groups are present in tragacanthine fraction, whereas in the basorine fraction comprise of approximately 5.38 methoxyl moieties. Next, chemical constituent of tragacanth. Chemical test of the tragacanth. The chemical test, it is a, and when treated with the boil HCl, concentrate HCl, it does not develop the red color. Next, ruthenium red test. Ruthenium red solution, it on being added to powder gum tragacanth, whereby the particles will not either acquire a pink color or are merely stained lightly. When solution of tragacanth is boiled with few drops of ferric chloride, it produces a deep yellow precipitate and it gives the tragacanth, it gives heavy precipitate with lead acetate. Uses of tragacanth. It is used as a demulcent in throat preparation. It is employed as an emollient in cosmetics. It is used as a pharmaceutical aid, as a suspending agent for insoluble and heavy powders in mixtures. It is effectively employed as a binding agent for the preparation of tablets and pills. It is also used as an emulsifying agent for oils and waxes. It is also used in making medicinal jellies. For example, spermicidal jelly. A substantial amount finds its application in calico printing and confectionery. A 0.2 to 0.3% concentration is frequently used as a stabilizer for making ice cream and various types of sucrose sauces. For example, tomato sauce and mustard sauce. It is used in the various type for the preparation of the sauce. The mucilage and paste find their usage as a adhesive. The substituent and adulterant of tragacanth. Caraya gum, which is sometimes known as a sterculia gum or Indian tragacanth and is invariably used as a substituent for gum tragacanth. Next, agar. The synonym of the agar, it is a agar. Jelos, Japan agar, Chinese isinglass, then Bengal isinglass. This is a synonym of the agar. Biological source. Agar is the dried hydrophilic colloidal polysaccharide complex extracted from the agarosites of algae belonging to class of Rhodophyceae. It is also obtained as a dried gelatinous substance from Gelidium amansi, family Gelidaceae. Geographical source of agar. Agar is largely produced in Japan, Australia, India, New Zealand, and USA. It is also found in Korea, Spain, South Africa, and coastal regions of Bay of Bengal, together with Atlantic and Pacific coast of USA. Preparation. It is an usual practice in Japan where the red algae it is cultivated by the placing the poles or bamboos spread in the ocean which will serve as a support and shall augment the growth of algae on them. During the months of May and October, the poles are removed and the algae are carefully stripped of them. After that, the fresh seaweeds thus are collected is washed thoroughly with water and after that it is extracted in digesters containing the hot solution of dilute acid, that is a 1 portion of the algae to 60% portion of diluted acid. The mucilaginous extract is filtered through linen while hot and collected in a large wooden trough to cool down to ambient temperature so as to form solid gel. After that, the gel is mechanically cut into bars and passed through a wire netting to form strips. The moisture from the strips it is removed by successive freezing and thawing. And finally, the sun dried and stored as thin agar strips. Alternatively, the mass of gel, if frozen and subsequently thawed, and the dried agar is obtained by vacuum filtration. The crude agar is usually formed as a flakes, which can be powdered and stored accordingly. Description of agar. Color it is a yellowish to white, yellowish gray color. Odor it is a odorless. Taste it is a bland and mucilaginous. Shape it is available in a different shape such as bands, strips, flakes, sheets and coarse powders. The size it is a bands and width 4 cm, length it is a 40 to 50 cm. Sheet width it is a 10 to 15 cm, while length it is a 45 to 60 cm. Strips width it is a 4 mm and length it is a 12 to 15 cm. After that, agar it is insoluble in cold water and inorganic solvents. It is readily dissolves in hot solutions. It forms translucent solid mass, which is a characteristics is very useful in microbiology for carrying out standards plate count. Chemical constituent of agar. Agar can be separated into the two major fractions, that is the agarose and agaropectin. Agarose it is a neutral gelling fraction, while agaropectin it is a sulfonated non-gelling fraction. And the agaropectin it is responsible for the gel strength of agar because it consists of the galactose and 3,6 anhydrous galactose moieties, whereas latter is responsible for viscosity of agar solution and comprises of sulfonated polysaccharide, wherein both the uronic acid and galactose moiety are partially esterified with sulfuric acid. In short, it is believed to be a complex range of polysaccharide chains having alternating alpha and beta linkage and varying total charge content. Chemical taste of agar. It gives a pink coloration with ruthenium red. After that, a 1.5 to 2% weight by volume solution of agar when boiled and cooled produce a stiff jelly. Third test, prepare a 0.5% weight by volume solution of agar and add 5 ml of it 0.5 ml of HCl. Boil gently for 30 minutes and divide into two equal portions. First portion, in the one portion add barium chloride solution and observe a slight whitish precipitate due to formation of barium sulfate. And other portion add dilute KOH solution for neutralization and add 2 ml Pelling solution and heat it on water bath. The appearance of a brick red precipitate confirms the presence of galactose. Next, substituents and adulterant of agar. Gelatin and isinglass are usually used as a substituent for agar. Uses of agar. It is used for making photographic emulsion. It is also employed as a bulk laxative. It is used in the preparing gels in cosmetics. It is widely used as a thickening agent in confectionaries and dairy products. It is used in the production of ointment and medicinal encapsulations. In microbiology, it is employed in the preparation of bacteriological culture media. It finds its enormous usage in the dyeing and printing of fabrics and textiles. It is also used as a dental impression mold base. It is employed as a corrosion inhibitor. Thank you.